welcome to my world on Terraria. I've been playing the game for, a lot of time now, well over 100 hours played, and having played a few custom maps, I thought it's about time I made my own. The main chunk of it was done in T-Edit, but some of the internal details were done actually in-game. First of all, we have my Gate Guardian, who is a kiddie called Mr. Bigglesworth. Original, I know. Yeah, not really much to say about him really. He's a white tiger, supposedly. And he has working claws. Next up, as you can see, the slimes aren't really intimidated by Mr. Kitty. So then we have a guard Yoshi, who was also supposed to be defending my castle from the evil slimies down there. This was made from a guide video on YouTube. Not particularly difficult when you cheat and get blocks that way. Yeah, we have my moat underneath the bridge in, which I thought was pretty awesome. We have a fully working portcullis. Click button, click the button. This is an arena for fighting monsters, bosses and things. Those of you who know the game, that's meteorite, 49 blocks of it. If I put one more block in that little corner, it'll start spawning meteor related mobs for me to fight in my arena. It's good games really. Most of the doors and things are linked together. All of the lights in every room works with switches. I know, it's really sad. Anyway, more guiding. Well yeah, cool doors to keep monsters out. First of all we have the nurse's office, the infirmary. I don't know where she is at the moment, she's obviously ran off. I'm saying nothing. Then we just have another miscellaneous room. We have another little river bridge Nyan Cat, who was supposed to be flashing but he isn't. I'll turn him on in a second. We have two switches to activate the flashiness. And there we go, that's better. And I have two of these. They both do the same. Again, made from a guide on YouTube. A lot of the ideas in the castle were taken from other people's work. I can't really claim originality for it, like the spiral staircase and things. This is the banqueting hall of the castle. Below is the throne room. As you can see, king, queen, all the rest of it. Here we have the royal bathroom. We have, this is a woodworking area. There's a little forging area there which will have the associated items in the chests. Fly up here. This is storage. Again, I'm working on the storage area, it isn't quite finished yet. This will be potions and other things. On this floor we have, these are going to be metal storage, blocks. And I've got a little bit of the mineral or block, and then underneath we have the wall it creates as well, to help in identifying which one's which. On the next floor we have more interior decoration and things. This is just grey stone mainly. We have another little room here. And NPCs keep setting off the lights. Here we have my mannequins with, these are all the various armours that you can wear in game, as in fight in them. On this side is the vanity armours. You might recognise a few of them. There's a bunny head, all of them. I have completed the game on normal mode before I actually discovered T-Edit, so I have unlocked everything before I've done this. This is going to be tool storage, weapons, a couple more storage areas up here. And there's another little room at the very top, which has currently got Gus in, just to make life more awkward for me. If we drop down here, see all the lights turn off as well, which is awesome. this is just another... well, it's access to the tower. And again, light switches. Everywhere there's light switches. These are so I can, on the blood moon, I can get out and shoot things. Same on this side. Again, fully working lights. I like the light feature. I'd like them to add blocks that move, as opposed to just the activating blocks. I think I could really go to town and making things then. Yeah, I'm just descending now. Let's go over here. Oh, there's Nyan the second. Let me... sorry about this, my computer's lagging a bit because I'm using fraps. There we go. We shall activate the second Nyan Cat. You can see there's zombie problems, but they can't actually get in. This area below me here is where, well, there's various farms. This side is fish farm, go up to goldfish and piranhas, and this side is a gel farm. The way this works is we pull the lever, the block disappears, we flip the switch, and we trap them in this little gap here. Then we go up here, open the door, stand on top, and it's instant gel farming. And as you can see, it comes pretty fast. Now on a blood moon, on the fish, you can make an awful lot of money doing the same thing. The wiring isn't that complicated for it. It's a load of pressure switches, basically, that spawn the mobs constantly. And then that's 200. That's more than enough for anyone, really. At least for this thing. So now what we do is we open this switch here. And that gets the birdies out. And that's how we stop the machine. Of course, now we're stuck with birds flying around our home. But we've just collected gel, and we wonder what that does. Flamethrower! No, I'm sad. Right then, on with the tour. This is, well, the hotel area, basically, where the NPCs live. As you can see, the goblins moved into this one. I have tried to move them into the various rooms, but they ignore me completely. There's the arms dealer. Oop, open sesame. There we go. I know down there, we'll go to that in a minute. This is another fully operational portcullis, which I took inspiration offline, but it's me. This is the Dryad's home. And she's actually stayed in the right one for a change. And we have just more housing really, nothing particularly special. Oh, there's the nurse. Yeah, I know we'd find her eventually. I don't know why she's in the room with all the bombs in, and we probably don't want to know. A new extreme treatment that she's developed. This is access to the roof, one of several. And then where we're going now, we're going down, aren't we? Yes. If we head down this way, we have, this is the crypt. These are where all the past kings of this here fair land have been laid to rest. Of course, it's booby traps to stop grave robbers and things. And that's pretty much all there is down here, it's just graves and traps. Nothing particularly special. Just space needed filling. Now if we head this way again, you'll see here's the farming room again. Here's the throne room, better view of that. This is where the subjects sit and be ruled over. Get back over the bridge. It's quite a large land. The vast majority of the construction was done on T-Edit. This way is the demon altar. For crafting, and I know there's already one, but I thought I'd add one down here as well in its own little room to To gain access to it, you have to pull lever A, which releases a mimic. The theory being, if you can't kill the mimic, you shouldn't be going down to the demon altar. However, we'll just lock him in the room. The mimic pretends to be a chest and then pops out and bites you. Right then, if we drop down some more stairs, we have the obsidian generator. This is a tool for generating obsidian. Surprisingly enough. And this access ports in case of maintenance is required. We drop down here and flick the switches. This is how the obsidian generator works. Because of a bug in the game, if you pump out fluid, you generate more. It generates more than it uses. It's quite weird, but this is how it works. So basically, it generates and you just mine it out there at that little point. You mine here and obsidian, which is a very useful building material. And I know it hasn't turned off, it's misbehaved itself. Anyway, if we drop down a bit more, we have... Well, we're heading towards the gardens now. These are some pixel art. That's a terrifying sound. First of all, we go through this door, head to the right, and we have the glowy mushrooms. This is a large area filled up with glowing mushrooms. To harvest them, running around like this, it won't take very long with that. Normally you use a melee weapon and yeah, it's a bit boring. So we've added a lever, you pull this and instant farming! If our inventory wasn't full of stuff from building. Let's get rid of the bunny's head. The bunny head is an item of clothing, not an actual bunny's head. That would be just a little bit too creepy. Anywho, this is the glowy mushroom farm. You can see the herb garden below. You might as well head there next. The Marios were created with the guide online again, as were a lot of them. Anyway, the herb garden, pretty much every different type of herb in the game. Then we have the ones that glow in lava, and the ones that grow in water. There's quite a lot for making various potions and things. Those are harvested by hand, unfortunately. You can't do them any other way. This is the reason for all the double and triple doors, by the way, is the zombies. Unfortunately, they also spawn on the grass. This is another mushroom farm. On the left we have the corrupt mushrooms, vile mushrooms, and on the right we have normal ones. And this has the same system of harvesting as the other ones. Fortunately it's dark, you can't really see very well. Yeah, we have an area of corruption and an area of just normal grassland. And that's the farm area. Close these doors, keep the zombies away. They're really not very friendly. I am going to put some wiring in to make the doors shut automatically when a zombie goes past. Just terribly annoying. Oop, I suppose I best turn that off before we have issues. As you can see, we've completely filled the tank in that short amount of time. There we go, off. Right then, the next area we shall go visit is the elevator. A elevator is an area for descending to hell. This is what we have. We have this little spawn room here. This here is so that when you're fighting a boss in this area, if you die, when you die, you can set your spawn point there and it doesn't end, the fight doesn't when you die. You just spawn here, run back up and carry on fighting. Normally if you die, the boss despawns. Anyway, flip the switch. Secret corridor. Flip the switch. And we have, this is the vault I was using for the construction in game. It isn't mine, it belongs to somebody else. I've just imported it into the game. Oops. I really shouldn't do that. And basically it was used for the items. It's basically one of every single item in the whole game is in all of these chests. It's the secret vault. Elevator. Again, spiral staircase, so basically you can do this at level 1, or before you've got slow fall or anything. If you so wish, you can slow down, or if you've got slow fall trinket thing, you can just leap to your death. As you can hear the choo choo choo, that's a worm trying to eat me. It's very antisocial in this game. And then, left and right we have passageway. All of the lights are again activated via levers. These are traps in case someone who shouldn't be down here is walking about. They fall into the lava and die. Which some would say is a bit extreme, but yeah. We don't like trespassers in our land. Right then. This is just basically exits into hell, where you can fly around and get murdered in a horrible, horrible way. If we go this way though. Fly over the trap. I've done that several times, has fallen into my own trap and died in the lava. Which is probably amusing, but yeah. Here we have the Hell Outpost. To save us having to keep going back up top side to craft and things, we created this. This has a automatic door closing system, like I was talking about upstairs. As you just saw then, if the nasty things open the door... Oh, no I can't. Yeah, basically the doors automatically close when something stands on the pressure pads. And the same this side as well. All these are spikes, so they don't really hurt the enemies, but they kill me in a terrible way. But they also look really cool. And this is just off to hell. This is just one more pixel art for people to see. It's amusing that you can kill fire monsters with it. And we shall go back to the top side. Which is just here where we were before. Close that off. And I suppose one last thing is a general fly around the castle. And yeah, this would be... Oh. Note to self, don't do that. Because now you look like an idiot. I mean, I meant to go back here so I could go out of this door. Oh, another quick thing, defences. Rather than have to open the portcullis to kill things, we can just go like this. And then we can... Carefully chosen to be the correct height to allow me to flamethrower things below. As you might have guessed, it's my favourite weapon. Proof that once upon a time somebody said we need to set fire to people over there. It's quite a high construction. This is just another roof access panel from down below. Most of the roof sections have access. Same as here we have the candles. When you switch, when the wall disappears, the lights also come on. Which again is a recurring theme. I like my lights. Yeah, you're that high up now, we're actually in space. When I initially started the project, it wasn't going to be this big. As most things tend to go. It's got a bit bigger. I guess angel wings help immensely with getting around when you're not doing it. You could run this map as a starter character. That's why all the stairs and things are there. Alright then, one last gate guardian if you like on this side. We have different types of stone as well. This fiery glowy one is hellstone, adamantium, adamite, however you want to pronounce it, cobalt, copper, gold, and, well, just red bricks and wall. It's not with anything. And then we're in the jungle. And yeah, this is basically my castle I've created. Using, as I say, Thierry did a lot of the hard work. A lot of the detail came from inside though. It was a fun project. I'm just trying to work out what to do next. I'm thinking a dragon, because I failed miserably at dragons to begin with. A dragon guardian for one of the gates, or maybe just a new map. I'm not sure. If you've got any ideas, let me know. Fire! Yeah, people wonder why I like the flamethrower. Also why I make my house out of stone. The stone doesn't burn. Slimes do. Anywho, oh, this way, in case anyone's wondering, is a little helmet hill that I didn't generate, so the map itself did. And there's the corruption. So yeah, overall, there's a couple of sky islands. Again, I haven't created. Yeah, welcome to my world. I shall have to make another one now.